Alright guys, I don't know if I'm end up doing a voiceover or not, or if you're going to hear this voice, but I am doing the long-awaited Deco mesh wreath with items that I got from the Dollar Tree. Shamaria, I'm sorry that it's taking me a lot longer than I planned, but here we are. Let's get started. So, you're going to need the wire wreath, and this came from the Dollar Tree. It is a metal wreath ring, so you'll need one of those. You're going to also need some good old pipe cleaners. You don't have to use orange, you can use whatever kind you have because those will not be seen. And for this size, in this particular wreath that I'm making, you're going to need 4 rolls of the Deco mesh. And you know, when you're doing DIY, sometimes you just have to improvise because this is not the color that I had planned on doing. I'm going to insert a pic of the one I made at work. I wanted to recreate that one, but when I went to Dollar Tree, these are the only colors they had, so I got 2 orange, 1 brown, and 1 green. And so we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I've opened my first roll of the Deco mesh. I'm gonna start off with orange because that's gonna be my dominant color in this wreath. I have my pipe cleaners out. Now you do not need to keep it this big. You'll cut them in about, I don't know, what is that, about just eyeball it. I think it's about 3 inches, probably about 3, maybe something like that. So I'm gonna cut those, and these is what you're gonna use to anchor your wreath. Your mesh onto the wreath. I have divided my wreath up using these little pipe cleaners, and so this section from here to here is gonna be orange. So it's 2 little mini sections, so you know, that's how I would say it. I'm so much better at doing things than explaining it sometimes. So that's my orange section, and then this little section right here is going to be the next color, which is probably going to be green. Then I'll have another big section of orange, and then the brown. And I've divided it up that way because I have 3 rows of orange and I only have 1 roll of the other 2 colors. So now there's many ways that people start these off and do it. I'm just showing you what works for me. Now, I don't know about this pipe cleaner. I should have the other kind, the plain kind. But anyways, this little pipe cleaner messy. But anyways, so you have your little pipe cleaner that's about that size. I put it on the little metal piece that goes down at the very top, and I just twist it on there, and that's how we're gonna anchor the Deco mesh on to our metal wreath, like so. And I would not recommend getting this kind of pipe cleaner. Just get the regular kind because this stuff is getting everywhere. But anyway, so you take your roll of mesh and you're gonna gather it. Take the 2 ends and gather it together. At the 2 ends, just the top, like this. And our first section's right here in the orange. And hopefully I can do this to where y'all can see really well. So what I'm gonna do is, got my mesh roll like this. I'm gonna take this in, and I'm gonna tie the pipe cleaner around it, like so. And one day I'll have a better camera where I can do better footage. Because let's be real, mommy is recording this on her laptop. Okay, so that's all you have to do. So now it's on there. So now what you do is let the roll out some, because you're going to need it to. You're going to take this and you're gonna go under and pull it through. Okay. However much you think you need out. And you hold on to that. Then you're gonna grab some more and you're gonna take it under the second little bar. So basically it's like, you know, under like that. Grab that, hold on to it. Then you take another piece and you weave it through there like that. And hold on to it like that. Then I like to twist it a little bit and you go back up to the top and you repeat the process. And hold on to it. And like I said, guys, there's plenty of methods and ways to do this. This is just what works for me. Look, it's coming along. And then when I get to this part, like I said, hold on to it though. I like to, try to get y'all a view from the back. I like to twist, do a little twist, and then bring it back up to the top. Leave it in there. Just repeat that all around till you get to where you need to be. Come to the end of the first little section, and remember I was doing 2 little sections to make one big section orange. And so when you get to that bar, you just do the same thing. You just go up, can you see it? Up under the bar and just go to the top. Remember I said I like to twist mine. So that's it. You just start up there, just like the same, and kind of grip it, hold on to it, and take some more and weave it through there, and you just continue on till you get to the end. And don't worry, it's gonna look better. It's not gonna be so like spacey and stuff because we're gonna fluff it. We're gonna fluff it when we get to part. Let me know when we're done. Okay guys, so I'm like a little bit short getting to my next section, so I'm gonna have to add another roll with a little bit of orange in there. So to do that, I got my last little knot through, and then see that little piece in the back? It's the back, the end. I'm just gonna anchor that on to let's scoot that over a little bit to this from the top one to third little bar. If y'all can see, can y'all see that? Like so, and just tie a little piece on. Alright guys, I had to come inside. I was outside on the patio because the lighting's good, but it is too hot out there. So I've opened my second roll of the Deco mesh, and now all I gotta do is connect it onto the same little pipe cleaner that I ended the other one with, if y'all can see that. So I'm just gonna wrap that on there, and then I'm gonna open it. And then when I'm all done, I can always come back and hot glue it to make it really secure, you know.